Hello, adventurers! Today we're gonna talk about a Japanese dungeon crawler from the past, but it's back, cause it's a Class of Heroes Anniversary Edition. One day, mysterious paths and labyrinths appears all around the world. Brave adventurers who dares to enter those dangerous and mysterious locations return with unbelievable loot. Hunting for treasures in those labyrinths became a common thing, and with time, even the schools of adventuring appear. Those schools were teaching pupils how to survive in the darkness of the dungeon and return with the best loot. And you will start your adventure in one of those schools. Well, what can I say? A pretty classical beginning. Maybe even too classical. But what about everything else? Let's find out. This game will be challenging like Wizardry, but not only challenging. Everything else will be very similar to earliest or latest game of Wizardry series. Class of Heroes is remastered and look very beautiful now, but one issue still remains. Controls. You will face this issue right from the beginning. In the game menu, you want to start a new game, press enter, nothing. Press space, nothing. Press every button you know, nothing happens. And only after panic attack, when you try to press all the buttons at the same time, you will understand that you need to press letter Z. Unlogical, and there are no clue about it in the game menu. And of course, my friends, there will be no mouse support at all. So finally we managed to start a new game and found ourselves in the School of Adventuring, and this will be our base of operations. And here we will have plenty of rooms to visit. We need to create our party. We can visit campus store. And by the way, friends, I found that I can buy quest items in local stores. That's insane. There will be crafting, so in laboratory you can make weapons and potions. Visit infirmary to heal your party members. Visit library to learn about the world and get yourself a quest. And finally go to library and choose a dungeon you want to visit. Oh, you can do plenty of activities. The game world itself will be not that huge, but still you will need to complete plenty of side quests and main quests and visit tons of dungeons. Dungeons will be randomized, and if you decide to visit the same dungeon, it will be different this time. But let's quickly take a closer look at character creation. Your party will consist from 6 characters. There will be 10 different races with different attributes and 15 different classes. And dare I say, those classes will be so familiar, like they was just taken from Wizardry series. Fighter, Bishop, Psionic, Monk, Samurai, Ninja, Valkyrie, Alchemist, Thief, Lord. Oh my god, I knew all of those classes. And yes, you will spend plenty of time trying to reroll that 20 plus bonus to get yourself a rare class like Ninja. I managed to roll myself 30 bonus points and get achievement for this, so it's possible. And about your party, the first row from the left, it's your front row, melee fighters, and the second row from the right is a back row where all kind of mages must be located. But for some reason rangers can shoot from the back row. Why? But I remember something like that in Wizardry series. Now let's talk about dungeons. Those labyrinths are really interesting to explore. They will be different, inhabited by all kind of different and sometimes funny monsters. And of course you will find plenty of treasures, not only gold but also ingredients and materials that you can use for crafting. This is a classical game, so you can expect plenty of random encounters, combats, too many for my taste, but I believe it's a personal preference. As every classical dungeon crawler, Class of Heroes is all about grinding, so let's talk about combat. And what can I say, it also will be very similar to Wizardry, very similar. You can attack, defend, cast magic, use items, do all that stuff, and there will be super party ability, when all of your party perform certain action. Combat itself will be turn-based. In the first phase, you will give orders to your party members, and in the second, they will try to execute those orders. Of course, if they are still alive. There will be no mana as such. You will have limited amount of spells, and when you use them all, you need to go back to base and rest to restore the spell slots. In general, combat is okay, it's feel alive, it's interesting, and it's challenging. In conclusion, if you like Wizardry, you will definitely love this one. But you're warned, this dungeon crawler has very old schoolish gameplay system. Adventurers, I have a final question for you. If it happens so that you play Class of Heroes before, share your opinion in the comment section below. It will be interesting for me and for my viewers. With that said, thank you all for watching, have a good dungeon crawling, and I will see you in my next one, so meet you there.